When I first saw the ElliptiGO, I thought that it was really quite interesting and a very different machine to any that I'd seen before, and I was just really curious about getting on it and giving it a try. Anybody can ride an ElliptiGO. It probably took me about 20 or 30 seconds to get used to it. The main thing is finding your balance and then you just get going. Honestly, I was quite nervous about the distance we had to do. 3,000 miles is a really long way, and I knew it was going to be tough. I knew that it was going to be really tough. We've just started our Go trek. We've met some lovely people on the way, and just this evening a cyclist came past us. We started chatting, and this is his house where we are now staying tonight. So today we're being joined by Nick, who has given the most incredible donation today. Thank you, Nick. And we're cycling on this amazing canal path. It's absolutely beautiful. It's got us off the A roads and we're heading towards Leicester.
Look where we are.
Again.
Yes, Trafalgar Square.
This morning we're at Abbey Road where the Beatles did their famous album cover, and we're going to recreate that with Dylan the photographer. We've just got a little police escort into Hyde Park. Got the team behind. Dave and I are here in Hyde Park. We've been here for the past couple of hours. We've been with the police, we've been with the Coppafeel boobs team. There they are, just packing up behind us. We've been showing people the ElliptiGOs. It's been a really nice afternoon. Well, we've done it. We made it to the top of Ditchling Beacon. This man has given us something that we're very, very delighted about. A whole cake to take with us.
It's a good adventure. I like the ElliptiGOs, they're cool.
And now, school dinners.
School dinners.
Goodbye, England. It has been fantastic. Is the meat. We're here with Prince Peter Christian, and he's had a go on the ElliptiGO. And you went on the bike again today.
Today it feels really great.
It's day 14 of the Go trek, and we are 520 kilometres away from London. We've met up with my very good friend Fritz, who is just over there, and he's presented me with a kilo box of beautiful chocolates, which are just fitting beautifully here in the trailer. We're at De Hamsmolen, and this translates to the place where Squash and Dave rode through on their ElliptiGOs. I don't know why I'm so happy today. The weather is horrendous.
Look at our feet. We're in plastic bags.
Day 17, trained a lot in Holland, and we are just about to cross into Germany. And this is a hostel, and although it was closed, the very nice owner, Adolf, let us stay here for the night. So we had a lovely evening in our very own hostel.
Just riding over the bridge into central Cologne. We're feeling really good today. Almost 720 miles ridden, and the ElliptiGO is certainly living up to the challenge of enabling us to keep on going without really feeling any impact. It's awesome.
as Dave and I ElliptiGo'd through this lovely little German town called Camp Bornhofen, we came across 2 barrels. Turns out these barrels have got beds in and you can stay in them.
1,000 miles. That officially makes this journey by ElliptiGo journey number 8 for Expedition 1000.
Look at how much it's been raining. Look at the height of the river. Just come over this hill and look at the view. Dave and I are departing Deutschland, and any second now we're going to be in Austria. Just very briefly, we're going to drop down a hill into Salzburg, have some beautiful views, a little bit of lunch, stretch our legs, and then carry on into Switzerland. 3 countries in one day. Last night when I looked at the route from Tilly's to Nidau, it was 99.9 miles. So I decided, what the hell, I'll do the extra 0.01, and I have just done 100 miles with my trailer on. Almost another country done. I'm leaving Switzerland and I'll be in France shortly. I'm in Geneva, and this point here just happens to be exactly 100 miles. Another day, another century. Dave injured himself on a rest day and decided that he wouldn't be able to continue and finish the trek. And that left me with a really big decision to make. Would I carry on alone or not? I've never done a solo trip before, and it was really quite a daunting and difficult time. But I decided that because I was doing 3,000 miles for £3,000 for Coppafeel, that I was going to give it a go and try and finish it. But honestly, I didn't know if I was going to be able to do it. It was a really tough week. I had the minstrel wind that was head on in my face, and I made super slow progress. It was long days, and I just found it really tough. And then this morning I got up with a renewed sense of go. Good morning from Francais! We're riding alongside Aix-les-Bains Lake. It is absolutely stunning. Another early start today. I was up before 6 and the sun's just coming up, and the shadow that it's casting is showing brilliantly the movement that you make when you're on the ElliptiGo. And the reason I wanted to show you this is because it demonstrates the absolute most fantastic thing about the ElliptiGo, which is of course the running without impact. You can see from my shadow that when I make the movement, I don't jar my ankles, my knees, my hips or my back. It's completely smooth. When I was a little girl, this is what I used to do. This line here, this one here that I've just ridden over on my ElliptiGo, 3,000 miles! reached the end of the Go Trek. I'm under the Eiffel Tower. Jules, Gerard, Paulie and Tony came all the way from England to surprise me and join me for the last leg. And look at all these guys. What an amazing journey. At the beginning of the trip we'd do anywhere between 30 and 60 miles, and as the weeks went by we got fitter and fitter, and certainly towards the end of the trip I had to cover the distance. So I did 100 miles plus days, and they were long and difficult days, and sometimes I even did those days consecutively. I had 3 days where I did over 100 miles every single day, and that was probably the toughest time during the Go Trek. I was most surprised at the end of the trip by the shape I was in. I was probably stronger and fitter than I've ever been. When I've got back from big trips before, particularly mountain trips, you know, I come back and I'm not as strong as I had been. But after the Go Trek, being on the ElliptiGO for almost 10 weeks, I was fitter and stronger than ever.